Shannon, will Washington be more or less of a threat to win the NFC East with Heineke at QB?
Skip, he doesn't have the experience or the knowledge that Ryan Fitzpatrick possesses. But I believe because of his legs, I believe because he's more athletic, he probably makes them more of a threat. Considering how well he played in that playoff game, maybe he didn't know he wasn't supposed to play that well, Skip. Maybe coming in off the bench. But now there's a different level of expectations from him. I think the thing is, Skip, no one expected what we got when they played the Bucs in the playoff. So, man, that's Tyler Heineke. Man, come on, bro. What you expect? And he exceeded expectations coming in off the bench. Now you're expected to navigate this and get these guys on the right track and continue it.
Yep.
So I think the thing is, there's more expected of him, but given the small sample size that I've seen, Skip, I think he'll be okay. I think he's gonna. I think me personally, I think he's gonna be more of a threat because I think he can get out of harm's way, and I think he'll do a better job of taking care of the football than Ryan Fitzpatrick. Now we only saw him for a quarter and a half before he ended up injured or hurting his hip, but I like the small sample size that I've seen. I like what I see from Tyler Heineke.
So, am I hearing you're back on the Washington bandwagon?
I can be on anybody's bandwagon I want.
That is true.
Guess what?
You're on a lot of bandwagons.
No, what do I have? In the NFC East, what do I have?
The field.
Okay.
TF, right?
Yes.
Tackled for loss. That's what you're going to be, TFL, tackle for loss. Okay, so I'm just trying to keep up because through the offseason, Shannon Sharpe said, I love those Giants to win the East, right?
I got off them real early, though. I got off them real early.
Then it was Washington until you saw Sunday's debacle in which the Chargers and Justin Herbert converted 14 of 19 third downs. That's unheard of. They controlled the ball 78 plays to only 49 for the home team. And even though the score was not a wipeout score, it felt way worse than 20-16.
Had Heineke got that ball back, it was going to be old curtains.
Okay. So you told me on Monday that, hey, you said you were right about the Eagles because I told you the whole offseason, the team to watch, the team for me to fear is the Eagles because of Jalen Hurts. And then suddenly you were driving that bandwagon on Monday, but then all of a sudden it's back to Taylor Heineke as the starter, and we actually got to see the young man speak. I'd never seen him speak
I like
before.
The way composure.
Did you?
No.
You like his composure? I'm not sure about the composure.
The question was, are they more or less of a threat with Tyler Heineke?
Okay, well, I told you in the offseason, I feared Heineke more than Fitzmagic. I told you you're definitely barking up the wrong tree with Fitzmagic because you don't like it. In fact, you despise him because he's a roller coaster ride.
Right, exactly. But Skip, he beat him out for the job.
Okay. Well, he finally did because he got hurt. You mean Fitzmagic beat him out. Well, now it's back to Heineke.
Yes.
And so the reason I fear that kid is I got to see him briefly against Carolina, and he played okay against Carolina late last year. And then that playoff game, Pro Football Focus, your favorite website, they loved his performance in that playoff game.
But he played unbelievable.
Because I got to tell you, I don't even drink, but Heineke was making me want a Heineken during that game because I'm saying, what is this kid doing? He's got to just leave us be.
It was that run, Skip.
Huh?
That run. Remember that scramble run?
It was unbelievable. So he winds up going 6 times running the ball for 46 yards and scored the touchdown.
Right.
And he
threw for over 300.
26 of 44, not the greatest percentage, but pretty decent, you know, for, as you said, 306. And 1 touchdown, 1 interception. His QBR was just in the middle. It was 57, scale 0 to 100. But Pro Football Focus raved about it. And I think the Buccaneers walked off that field thinking, well, we're pretty lucky to dodge that young man's bullet.
And think about it, Skip. Of all the quarterbacks that defense faced, he can make a case that he played better against that defense than all the rest of them.
Well, he did. In fact, they ranked his performance the best in the whole playoffs, certainly against that defense, which was the hottest defense in the league down the stretch.
Right.
Okay, so do I fear Washington a little bit more? I do, but the defense was sort of shockingly disappointing. And Chase Young no-showed.
Yes.
Okay? Philly looked like they're back. They look like a football team. They look like they have with Nick Sirianni, just sort of a new, fresh spirit about him.
Right.
And they got kids, you know, Devontae is making plays.
Jalen Reagor making plays.
Yeah.
Goddard.
And all of a sudden, the defense came back alive, and the Hargrave is starting to make plays.
But, Skip, it's
Fletcher Cox.
That offensive line was insane. Now, I don't know, Skip, do I look at the offensive line and says, okay, they're back and they're healthy, and they are. Or, man, Atlanta can't rush the pass. Atlanta terrible on defense.
Okay, so
They've been terrible.
Your jury is still out on Eagles?
Right, but they did look good. Kelsey has always been a mainstay, Skip. He's always been healthy and been there. But Lane Johnson, last couple of years, dealing with that ankle injury.
Yep.
Brad Brooks, he tore his ACL, tore his Achilles. They moved on from Jason Peters.
They did.
And they got a big guy, 6'8". Yep. So they have pieces, Skip. The question is, can they stay healthy? Was this a blip? Are they really that good? Or was it the competition, Atlanta not being able to generate a pass rush?
Okay, so I think they're pretty legit.
Okay.
But in the end, the reason you're going to lose however many cases we bet on this, the reason the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the NFC East is Dak Prescott, Dakota Rain Prescott.
I got a feeling y'all going to be down 0-2.
R-E-I-G-N Rain. It won't even matter if we're down 0-2. We still got this. Because we are going to sweep the East.
You see what you did? You talking about you don't even care. See, I slipped that in there. But you know there's a great possibility of what's going to happen out here on Sunday.
I wouldn't give it great possibility, but there is a chance, seeing that we're 3-point dog going to the Chargers at SoFi, and who knows?
And you already gave me the line. You already gave me the spread.
I did not give you the spread. I did not. What are you talking about? You understand, we get the points.
No, I'm getting the points.
For what?
You got Dak Prescott. Well, he MVP, top 5 MVP candidate.
Okay, well, my point to you is, the reason I got the East is because I got Dak, and you don't got Dak. You got those other 3 teams, and I love Jalen Hurts, but he's not Dak, not yet. And you got Taylor Heineke, and you got Daniel Jones, who seems to be regressing in his 3rd year.
I don't want him.
Okay, so it's a quarterback's game. It's a quarterback's league.
Yes.
And you saw Dak on full display. I was shocked. Dak is back. I'm good to go. And I even like the idea of, okay, so we don't have Michael Gallup. Let's spread out Amari and put CD out wide, and let's put little Cedric Wilson in the slot, and I think it will fit better. Now I just need Zeke to blend in, get him 105 yards, and we'll be good to go.
Joey Bosa.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Terrence Steele might just shock you. They said he's bigger and stronger, and they loved how he played in those 14 starts.
Okay, don't give him any help and watch how many sacks, how many times he put Joey Bosa put his helmet in Dak's back.
I got the best blitz blocking back in the league, and he will be chipping away at Bosa's knees.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, we're going to see.
We're good. We're good to go. We got a real shot Sunday, and this least it's a done deal.
Give me 3 points.
You understand, you're favored.
I know, but I want
are
the 3
favored.
points.
Well, what do you mean? Do you want Dallas?
No, I want the Saints. I want the Chargers, but I want 3 points.
Why would I do that?
Because you got Dak. You just talked about you got Dak.
You flim-flammed the security guard downstairs, but you can't flim-flam on TV.
He was maintenance. I apologize.
Yeah. Maintenance man, okay.
But Skip, you got Dak.
You even a maintenance
What are you
man?
doing making bets with everyone around you?
They come up to me. They man, I got the Cowboys. I was minding my own business. It's early in the morning. Give me 5:30 in the morning. I'm minding my own business. He yelling across, way across. He might be up on the bed of Phil Floyd. Hey, you want to bet? What?
No, you
So
don't.
he bet $100, or you proposed $100?
No, he bet. We've been betting all the time.
Oh, how much are you
acting
down?
like he made
You
you.
didn't say. I think you might be down.
You remember how bad the Cowboys been the last 2 years?
Okay.
He got me the first year, but I had to be a rebirth.
I'd like to know the score of those bets.
I need to know what you do outside of this place, Shannon. How many people you're making bets with? Well,
Take advantage of
Let
it.
me help you here. You could make a bet on Tom Brady, and I think that'll actually help you. Did he just reveal the secret to winning?